must have been inspired by the Pretty Pies video. I want to make my art better because the art I produce is good, but I feel like you could do better. Like, oh god, so what's I going? Like, yeah, this was nice fun. It's pretty good, but imagine that if I know how to draw with a little more practicality, it'll be nice, right? So I am going to pause it on the art a bit, and I'm going to be practicing the basics of art before I start doing more art. So we have a lot of art content because yeah, I think I want to look better.
My art journey really began with a will to become better at something. It's a hobby that I love to do, and maybe one day I'll make it big. As I look back on the months of practice, there was a lot of trial and error, and there's still trial and error. But one thing I learned in this process is that in order for your art to get better, it'll have to get worse. Just like everything in life, you have to do something to change something. To do the same thing, expecting the same results, is called insanity. I'm not an insane person. I'm just a creative person. And although the channel is not as large as others, it is loved by a few people. And a few people thank you. Thank you for watching the videos for the past year. It's been very fun. And it kind of gave me a little purpose. Because as it stands now, this is the only thing that I really have that gives my life purpose. For now. And that's very important if you want to survive in the world. At this stage of the painting, it becomes more realistic. I have more experience in colors, and I understand light and shadow a little more. I just need a little more information to bring the painting to life. day and ask you how it is. Why are you being cruel when we could have all this? Now, portrait is very, very tricky. Like, you're basically trying to replicate a face, but and I used to think it like that, but portrait, as I keep on painting portrait, is just a bunch of shape measurements, and yeah, a bunch of shape and measurements. You need to have a real understanding of shape and measurements and angles and perspective when doing portraits. And as you can see, these early sketches, you don't have that as much, but as the painting progresses, the skin tone becomes more realistic. I get more understanding of the skin tone each time I paint. And if I don't understand something, I would go back and I will study over whenever I have time. And over time, the knowledge that you gain from studying portraits make you create masterpieces. Like, well, I consider these masterpieces in my world. Beautiful. Well, there's also sketches. This is a beginning of a sketchbook. Same woman, and I redraw it, I think, like 7 months later. Watch our progress. In this sketchbook, I really want to get the heads, to get more practice with heads, and I was doing the loom method, and it wasn't working for me. The eyes will be disproportional. I even tried doing some 9 study, but 9 study with the lumen method wasn't really working for me. And I need to take a little pause, practice one body position, and practicing drawing face or features. Light and shadow. More light and shadow. That's a funny face over there. And doing some little doodles. Yes, this is from the sketchbook. This is a 2.0 eye study. As you can see, I'm left, they have the original, and that's the eye drawing. And I'm your wolf. I also draw animals, and I'm planning to do wolf or like more animal portraits. I guess you see the last video with the lion. That lion video is coming up soon. But it's my technique on 4 and stuff. That's a sketch for painting. That's the last anatomy study I did. It was really, really nice anatomy study. You understand muscles, space, and I said the face is full of shapes, and once I understand that, the portrait come more alive. Understanding shapes and shading combined with each other just give you this boost in realism, which I really strive for. I really want to create the most realistic paintings I can, and it's going to take time, and I know it's going to take time. Sometimes I'm frustrated with painting. I just put on a paintbrush and come back again. And the portraits, they just, every time I look at them, I'm like, these like little like photos in the book, like these are actual drawings. Yeah, got a color study, the pencil, not very fan of pencil, right? And again, I'm trying to create a better composition for new drawings, and I had to get more to get better. Learning new takes and that's the last one. Hope you guys really enjoyed the painting videos this year. Plan to do more structure, schedule wise painting videos. I know I do landscape, I do animals, and I do portraits and pencil drawing. So I'll try to do like one every week instead of doing a bunch of landscaping and then doing a bunch of portraits. Like I'm trying to even distribute them. So type for like video, type for support the channel. Great to see you next year. Thank you.